with you against the wall, you had us body to body. I can't help the way you make me feel, it's so hard to copy. Let's find common ground, meet me in a lost and found, yeah. Dark days turning into dark nights. I hit the strip and spend it all, I'm having hard times. I reminiscing at me looking through the archives. I seen a picture of you looking like a star shines. And you're bright, 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 like the lights on a fight night, night. Love hit me like a mic, mic. You know I'ma get it right, right, right. So stay with me, run away with me. Need like a dope fiend, need dope. Need like a coke fiend, need coke. Even though your heart cold, ski slope. I really hope the song bringing me close.
Oh no, that is what they all say when they see me pouring some wine. Oh, think it's empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it. See what I see in it, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the
We're not the same, we're not the same. We're not the same, we run everything. We're not the same, we're not the same. They ain't got us running through these veins. Make way for the king.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another AFR broadcast. As usual, I am Kuno Zero, and with me tonight is Psycho.
Good evening, everyone.
Alright, so last week, of course, we had a bye, so sorry for not showing up. Unfortunately, we were not racing, but this week we're back in full force with round 8 at the Baku City Circuit in Azerbaijan. So last week was a bit of a chaotic round, to say the least. Lots of carbon fibre and things flying everywhere. And this week, well, if I had to guess, I'm going to say it's going to be more of the same.
I expect to see carnage and death.
I expect to see a lot of carnage. Azerbaijan is essentially just a wider Monaco, so we'll see how dry we get through that. Let's have a
slightly wider Monaco.
Yep. So let's have a quick recap of the table so far. So Revo, with yet another win at Monaco, puts him at 158 points, so well in the lead of the Tier 1 Drivers' Championship. Mikau coming fourth in Monaco. He's in second on the board with 125. Matt Dabry, third place with 63 points. Potsy with 58, and Big Al also with 58. Shrimp with 46. Panda with 38. Pacey with 37. Apollo Pepsi with 29 with that third place finish last week, which is really, really good to see. And combined YouTuber rounds out that top 10 with 20 points on the board. So, we're just waiting for some of the drivers to finish getting ready, and then we should be able to pop into the qualification session and get things started. Psycho, what are you expecting? What are you expecting from tonight?
I think we're going to hopefully see some close racing. I think the tyre choices are going to be really interesting. I've done a couple of practice rounds. I did one just today to get ready for the Tier 2 race, and the circuit is rough on tyres, especially the rear tyres. So it's going to be interesting to see what the guys decide to qualify on. And I fully expect everyone outside the top 10 to start on either mediums or hards.
Yep. Yeah, we'll have to watch for. We'll have to watch how that unfolds throughout the race. Usually I would have tyre data from our resident genius Seb, but unfortunately we don't have that for this week. So we'll just have to rely on AWS. We'll see what it tells us. Obviously the hotspots to look out for in Baku will be turn 1 right off the start. That tends to get really choked up. The castle, which is turn 8, turn 9. Well, technically turn 8, turn 9, turn 10, but anyway. And then, of course, turn 15, because you have that massive stretch around the back of the circuit. A lot of people forget to brake, and they hit that curb a little bit too hard on the inside, and it ends up putting them into the wall, and it's a very easy way to lose wings. Jacob Meister in the chat there. It'll be soft to hard more than likely.
17, 18 is tricky as well, especially if you're running full fuel or towards the end of the soft stint. It's very tough to take it flat out and not lose the car.
So 17 to 18 would be just after, as you're approaching the straight.
Yep. It's the quick left right.
Oh, everybody asking the 8 ball. Will Smitty win Tier 2 race? That's a tough one. T-Mac podium? Who knows? I love how on point that thing gets, man.
Yeah.
It always takes the safer answers. I love it.
I like the Smitty coming up with the big predictions, going Revo first, Mikau second, T-Mac third.
Trin get pole, the 8 ball says for sure. Also, on that note, Trin22 has resubbed 3 months, so absolute legend. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated.
I think we're still waiting on a couple of drivers. Daylight savings obviously caught a few people out.
Yes, it has. I think there's a ton of people that have been affected by that, because obviously only some states in Australia abide by the daylight savings change, so it can throw a wrench in the works for some people. T-Mac doesn't like the 8 ball at the moment.
Oh, that's quite funny.
Will Kunai lose his voice? Most probably. Most probably. We'll see how much carnage happens. Wanna fight T-Mac. Wanna fight T-Mac. Oh, that's ridiculous.
I love it.
Hopefully we won't have to wait too much longer. I think I can see the last of the guys coming in now. Yep. We'll be able to get this underway pretty soon.
It's going to be a bit of a small grid today on Tier 1.
I think there are a couple of people that have also had to adjust to that time slot, so they're going to jump in later on in the session.
Okay.
Because you can do that now. So Tier 2 the race to watch. Well, yeah, if people don't show up, then obviously Tier 2 is definitely going to be at a more favourable time slot. Right, let's get ready to switch over now. Oh, excuse me.
It's alright.
Alright, there. So,
We're in.
18 minutes on the clock. It would help if I everything's set up as per usual.
It looks like it's going to be I mean, I don't ever expect rain around here. But it definitely looks like a dry quali.
Yeah, does it rain in Baku? Does the rain even know where Baku is? I'm pretty sure that's like exclusively sunny. Alright, so just waiting on our to see who likes to pull the trigger first, come out of the bits.
Everyone's
Probably...
playing a bit cautious.
Mm-hmm. Usually people get out. Go. Oh, who is it's usually Apollo that just jumps straight out.
I reckon it's going to be T-Mac.
See? Wait. Still.
Ali broke the lobby.
Ali broke the lobby. Oh, okay. So it looks like that be remade. Ah,
Does that mean I need to...
not sure. I haven't received any official news yet.
Okay.
He was stuck
Let
on
me
that.
know as soon as you get something. It does look broken.
Hmm. It does. Oh, I see people coming out. Yep,
But
people is coming out. So I think everyone's in.
Mercedes.
Yep. Mercedes. So I'm going to assume that it will.
Flyboy.
Guess wrong.
Shrimp and Revo right behind him.
Alright, so the cars start coming out, 15 minutes, 51 seconds left on that clock, but I would guess that there's probably a ton of desync there. So we'll have to see how that pans out. The Flyboy, the first car on track. Driving the black Mercedes. What kind of
Very sexy looking car.
what kind of lap times do you expect these guys to be pulling?
I'd be expecting around the 138s. Mid 138s from the top guys. Maybe even 137 for Revo.
Righto. Well, we'll see.
High 137.
We'll see. My boy now coming around that second sector. Turn 15.
Revo behind him also getting ready for his lap.
Comes down the main straight now. We'll jump on board and we'll stay with him. What kind of lap time the Mercedes can pull around here. Crosses the line now. Here we go. Full speed down through the gears. Turn one. Want to make sure you keep nice and clear of that because it can bump you into the wall, that outside curb. Yeah. You got that first DRS zone. Oh! This Ali gets a disqualification for blocking the pit lane.
I think he's still having some issues.
I think so too. Something we might have to look at later. Move to the end of Sector 1. Flyboy will cross that with a 34.935. To 5 and 6. sure you keep left to that inside, as you will get hit with track limits through the castle section. There's corners that will catch people out if they aren't careful, and then we go through the max speed here as you come around. Nice curving straight, hard on the brakes here, around about 75 meters ish. There you go, front left locking up. That's what you got to be careful to get that inside curve can actually bump you and just fly straight across the track, breaking that wing wall. It's going to be interesting too, because I guarantee you someone's going to try and overtake there as well.
Did you see Revo just slam his wing?
Did he?
Yeah.
So, as yeah.
Exactly where you said.
Yeah. I've seen it enough. Here we go, and Flyboy will cross the line and set the first time on the ball with a 139.565. And even with that bump, Revo sets a 137.8.
Well, there goes my predictions.
37.8. Shrimp comes across there with a 138.7. Jump on with Gus Rules.
Ooh, Red Panda, 138.8.
Very good time there from the Red Bull. Matt Dabry's teammate with a 139.456. T-Mac, the 139.6 as well. Now here come the two. This is interesting. The Alpha Tauri boys working together well. Here comes Matto with a great toe. He'll just pull out there as... And that's all Gus did. Gus came out specifically to give him a toe. And what is that going to do? Matzoid... Oh, maybe not.
He looked like he bogged down there. He braked a little late.
Or what he's done is set a... he's used that to be faster at the start of a flying lap. I wonder. I'll stay on board with him. I don't know if this is going to be a lap set or if he's just coming in. Toe for the first part of lap. Yeah, that makes more sense. Have a look. So
It's looking pretty tidy so far from Matzoid.
Second sector now. Through the castle. 11 minutes left on that clock. Ooh, so close.
He's definitely used him all the track.
Oh, this might be... Nope, still valid.
You can actually go out there. It's not too strict there.
Pops over.
Oh.
Touches the wall there.
Slight tap. Still has this in plate.
Oh, and he's got another car he can mooch a toe off. This might be looking really good for Matzoid right now.
Oh yeah.
There's Wahid. God, you can see
Look
how much
at him
speed.
fly.
So much speed. Wahid's trying to move out of the way. Matzoid's like, nah. But he will cross the line, and we're looking at a 138.892. So that jumps him all the way up into 5th place.
Oh, I missed Mikhail putting himself in 2nd place. 138.1. Massive gap between him and Shrimp.
Yep. 6 whole tenths. I mean, Mikhail and Shrimp there. Who else set a time without me knowing? Wahid set a 139.2. Looks like Big Al came across there with a 140.3. So now we'll switch over. Matzoid's teammate. Like this time he'll actually get a flying lap in. Oh, thank you for the follow.
They weren't looking at just the comments. They weren't planning on doing a toe. Gus hit the wall and he thought instead of just wasting the lap, he might as well give Matzoid a toe.
Yeah, that's clever. Clever. Three drivers yet to set a lap. Unfortunately, Ali did get disqualified. That pit lane blockage.
That's going to hurt him. I think Potsy has joined the game.
He has, yes. 14th.
Let's see what Gus can do.
Let's have a look. He'll cross the line now. 333 Ks down in that first turn. Brakes.
Not quite going out as far as he can.
Oh, he's looked up bad there.
That's deep. Oh.
Now, I do know that Gus did just take receipt of his new Fanatec here, so he might have to break it in.
Fancy. Oh!
He's definitely having to get used to that new gear.
I think that brake pedal needs a bit of work. Combined puts in a 141 on the mediums.
Through. Back end. Oh, and he's back end.
Oh no. Oh!
Oh, this might be a problem. Teammate moves over. Now on the brakes. Gonna take that corner, to be honest. But he did lose some time when the back end got away from him. 118.3 as he comes into sector 3.
This will probably be about a 141, I think.
Oh,
He hit the wall there too.
You can see how he's having to fight that wheel. He's just not used to it yet. To the DRS zone. Oh, it's already looking at a 140. It's definitely on the slower end. Across the line with a 142.8. That is rough.
Now, FIBA, I believe, is on an outlap, and I'm expecting some good things from him. He's finished bullying tier 2. Now he's gonna race against people with his own skill level.
Bieber in the Ferrari. Round turn 15 now. One of 3 drivers yet to set a lap. 6 minutes 42 seconds on the clock.
Oh, T-Mac? T-Mac hit Gus at the end of Sector 1.
Did see the yellow flag pop up on the map there. We are on board with Fever now. Cars usually top out at around 330. Yeah, dancing around 335, 336. Nice and wide on the outside of turn 1. Maximum turn in.
Good turn 1.
Very smooth so far. Into the DRS section now. Great shot all the way down to the next 90. For me to board. Hard on the brakes. Nice turning. So far, so good. It's looking very, very clean from Ferrari.
Mega late on the brakes.
We're in sector 2. Oh! Yeah, the torque.
Battling the car a bit through Castle.
Oh, that's...
A little
you go
deep.
so far out there.
You can actually get all 4 wheels off the track there. It's very forgiving.
Here we go. Turn 15. Bounces over. Oh, avoids the wall though, so it's looking good. Bieber might actually set a blistering time. Oh, gets a little bit squirrely, but catches it.
This is going to be quick.
126 as he hits the Rolex bridge. DRS zone. Let's have a look. 132. 6, we're probably looking in the 37, 38. There we go, 138.4. Shoots himself all the way up into 3rd place.
Solid time by FIBA.
It's a crazy time. Crazy time. Very well.
Comes with guns blazing. Very impressive.
So, and I think Lotsy just set a time as well, a 138.844. That puts him in a 7th. So the only driver not to
good
set
point.
a time. Yep.
Good point by Jacob. Shrimp and Flyboy have the exact same time.
Wow, they do. So technically, it's whoever sets it first. Or it's displaying as the same time, but someone actually has one.
Like, it's a tiny bit. It's might be a rounding thing.
Yeah. Oh, banned!
Oh no. What happened to Band? Oh, takes the escape road.
That did not go well, and that is definitely a ruined lap for him. Catch up with him later on. Let's jump on board with a Revo. Oh, one of the Red Bulls was around there.
Do you think Red Panda was naughty? Oh, he's missing a bit of Zen plate, Red Panda. I don't know what happened.
Revo, fastest man on track with the 137.8. We can't prove it that at all.
Red Panda trying to leech a toe off him.
There you go, crossing the line. Let's see if Revo can improve at all. Nice and wide for that turn one. Maximising the track.
He's so late on the brakes at every corner.
Maximise the speed. Millimeters away from that wall there. On sector 2. Oh,
Wow.
so very close in that castle section. And you're right, there it goes, all four
Yeah.
cars off the track there. And we blast through the back.
He's just millimeter perfect, isn't he?
Definitely tell he's put in the practice. Oh, Jesus. Went from F1 to Dirt Rally for a second. Through turn 15. Now he hits this back straight. 18, 19.
This is going to be quick. 37.5.
Find out. Well, it's already 34 and it's at the Roberts Bridge. We might even see a 36. Oh! Oh my god. And bang. Yep, he's done.
Ends it in a spectacular fashion.
He's done. So that was a 37.150. That is...
He a second clear of Mikau.
Yep. That is crazy fast. Crazy fast.
I think that's the best thing I've seen all year, to be honest. That was phenomenal.
There he is, down that back straight there. Let's see, what was his max speed, buddy? He hit 335. 330. Bang. Actually, warp speed. Jesus Christ, that's a second clear.
That's just insane.
Well, now it's time to see whether or not Mikau could do the same. Get anywhere close to that. I know it crosses the line. Stay on board and find out. Current 138.1 on those sector times. We'll see how he improves throughout the lap.
Mikau's car looking very, very stable.
Yeah, it is looking very, very smooth so far. Sector 2. Oh no! Ooh. Oh no!
That's gonna hurt.
That was not what we were wanting. And that also means that Hannah's in the chat there. He was wrong.
Oh
Unless,
no.
of course, he means that for the race. Let's have a quick look at that again.
Bandcamp is on his flyer. He has not set a time yet, so we'll see what he can do.
Matt Dabby just flying off the track there as well. But the time is over. Potty and Big Al have apparently finalised their laps, 138.7 and a 139.3. Revo still at the top of the board with that 137.1. Unfortunately, Mick Al crashing into the castle. He won't be able to improve on that time, and he'll stay second. Everybody's still, the majority of people still out on track, so we can see some improvements still. Red Panda retires, so he'll stay for the 138.31.
Bandcamp looking like he's got a very tidy lap.
Gus Rules finishing there with a 141.7. Great. He's having a bit of difficulty there with his new equipment. Matt Sword finishing there with a 138.79. Oh, 2,000ths faster than Potty. Take 8th place there.
Bandcamp about to cross the line. We'll see where he finishes.
7 as we hit that. It's probably going to be in the 40s. 140.924. So that is 14th so far. Like everyone else is finishing. Will mean qualification session has come to a close. Quick recap, and then we'll be able to jump into this race. But the takeaway from that is Revo is just so damn quick.
That's astronomical. That really is.
137.1. Nick out there with a 138.1. Shrimp with a 138.29. Red Panda with a 138.31. D-Mac in 5th there with a 138.4. But he will take a penalty due to the collision with Gus Rule. So you can see that 5-position grid place there. Fever with a 138.4. Flyboy with a 138.5. Wahid in 8th with a 138.6. Matt Todd and Potsy, there you go, with 2,000ths of a gap to each other, rounding out that top 10. And then unfortunate there for Ali, who did get disqualified due to the pit lane blockage. But, we also know he had some troubles loading into the lobby, so I don't know if that might have had something to do with it.
I'd say so. Wow, just absolutely astronomical time from Revo.
Mm-hmm.
This is his race to lose now.
I think the last time he raced here, he did crash out.
I hope we had to just curse him.
So he'll have a lot better luck. Shorter grid. Usually we have a full grid, but this time I think it's 16 drivers.
I think we got 16 drivers. Yeah, a couple of guys short. I think a combination of just people being away and then also the time difference might have caused people.
Coach in the chat there. Every race is his race to lose. That is correct. That is you are right there. Only race he didn't finish first was. When was it? Netherlands, right? Finished 8th?
I think so. I think it was Netherlands.
I think he spun it.
Right.
Yeah, spun it, didn't quite catch it back. But anyway, enough about that. We're here. Baku, 26 laps on the board.
Shrimp?
Okay. The Shrimp hits somebody or something, gets punted. He won't be allowed to. He won't be allowed to warm up his tyres. Interesting.
He must have hit a wall.
Mm-hmm. I also didn't pay attention to the AWS tyre strategy there.
One stop will change to hards at lap 7. If you're doing 2 stops, you'll change at around lap 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I'm sure it'll show me another 4 times.
But yeah, as predicted, everyone outside the top 10 is starting either on the mediums or the hards. As the softs go off rather quickly around here, and especially in the last sector, you can really feel it, and it can catch you out in turn 17, 18.
Oh man, how good is Hotel Breakfast? continental breakfasts are like the greatest thing ever.
Dude, the best continental breakfast I ever had was at a hotel in Copenhagen. It was it's awesome. I went down every morning and had it. It was fantastic. They have the best bread. Denmark has the best bread in the world. Completely unrelated to racing, but
That's alright.
still.
That's important. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Talk about good ones when you find them. Alright, so here we go as they finalise their oh, excuse me. As they finalise their formation lap. Shrimp, unfortunately, on the grid.
He doesn't know how far to go.
Hilton breakfast too. I get special offers, so I just take two. Yeah, man. The best thing about continental breakfast is apparently the bottomless hash brown tray. That's what I like. You go there, you have some hash browns, you come back, you're like, there are more than when I left. And you just keep doing that all day.
It's like
Well, not all
magic.
day, but essentially all day. Alright, I'm just going to wait for most of the drivers to park up. Ali there, bang.
Let's have a ceremonial lights glitch.
Go off. Now we've got to wait for their sign, and away we go. It's a decent launch there from Revo, and Mika is also. Oh, it's already people are sideways. The Red Bull, and it looks like it was Red Panda and Shrimp coming together. But I don't see any damage so far. As everyone makes their way through, I can see a little bit of contact there from Shrimp on the wall.
Pretty clean through turn 2.
Make our way through. I can see, I think, Ali.
Yeah. No damage though on Ali.
Oh, as Feeber locks up there coming in to turn 3. Oh, and I see some wing. That's the end plate there as we got a sector 1 yellow flag.
Revo.
Oh my god, and the Williams is sideways now as well.
Revo side by side with the Red Panda, battling really hard. Mikau is pulling away super quickly. Ali's in the wall.
Oh my god, there were 3 wide there. Oh, and a little bit of contact there from Red Panda as well. Oh my god, Shrimp does not want to give this up. They're going into the castle, for God's sake. Oh, he's launched him. What?
Shrimp!
What is going on?
What just happened to Shrimp?
I'm not sure.
He was there and then he just...
I'm not sure. I'm going to quickly jump onto that replay. Let's have a look. So, I was trying to figure out what was happening with the Williams, but then you can see, here we go. So 3 wide as they come into turn 7. Reva manages to get ahead. Then Red Pan and then Shrimp's trying to find him as they come into Castle. That's never going to work. And then somehow he just launches him right over to the side and smacks him into the wall. I mean, that's got to be on Shrimp, right?
Oh yeah. You can't overtake there.
There's a predicted pit stop strategy again. Knew it was going to come up. As Mikau will set the fastest lap.
Yeah, it's Mikau's done really well to get past Revo quickly, and even Red Panda battling side by side with Revo for the first sector.
Got a bit of a timing glitch that will hopefully fix itself on the next time round. As Shrimp gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. This is not his race.
No.
Wahi now catches up to Mato, and is he going to look on the inside? Going to be a late break if he does. Oh, they're forcing, but Mato does stay ahead. Noble
Good
attempt.
driving.
They might get him on the outside, though. Oh, they're side by side as they come into the...
Oh,
Well, he does
Combine.
lose out there. Looks like Combine's going to make a position as well. Nope, stays behind.
plays it safe and smart. Does not do a Shrimp.
Big Al and Combine there behind.
Bandcamp just got past Matt Dabry. Matt Dabry is going to go around the outside of Bandcamp into turn 15.
He's trying, but he will get...
Whoa.
Oh, man, he actually caught that. I thought he was going to hit the wall there, but he didn't.
Good job, Matt.
I told you, people overtake there. It's crazy. Actually crazy. Sets yet another fastest lap. We'll jump on with Flyboy as he's catching up to Fever down that main straight. DRS is now enabled. That's the word I'm looking for. Lap 3 of 26. Delirious, apparently. Oh, Fever gets sideways.
They pretty much have the same same battery level.
So Potsy's looking. He won't be able to do it before the turn. Flyboy's also looking for an attack attempt. The Fever's in a really interesting position here, because the track works in his favour. So it's quite hard to try and get past unless you screw up really, really bad. We saw him get a little bit sideways before, so if he does that again, it might give Flyboy a chance. Come through.
I think Potsy's looking to get past Flyboy.
Oh.
Good exit by Flyboy and Potsy.
Staying there, Pot's getting a bit the stride, but catches. Now Potsy will probably have the toe advantage.
Oh,
it's
will.
massive! It's massive! Flyboy will not have DRS.
Now Potsy has used all of his ERS though to catch him. So Flyboy will have DRS on the next straight.
Wahid goes up on the outside of Matzoid. And he makes it work as well. So Potsy up in a 5th, Wahid up in a 7th. So Shrimp down in 14th after that recovery. A very interesting start to a race.
Oh yeah. Oh, Potsy looking to take Fever.
I think Discord was going weird there. Sorry about that.
Potsy's way quicker than Fever right now.
Oh, she goes out way wide and manages to miss the wall.
I do think he got a better exit than Fever did.
Look at some of these times. So Potsy is the closest. They come through. Flyboy is also catching up
Potsy
pretty
gets
rapidly.
a killer exit.
Does. Now he's going to look at jumping Fever on this next part. Oh, even before the DRS. How good is that?
Oh,
Essentially
no
side by
contact.
side as he gets in there. Bang, there it goes. Oh, and even Flyboy's going for a move now as well. Fever will lose 2 positions. Flyboy might even get the second one. Oh, I'm dying. Oh my god, but he doesn't quite do it.
Goes in deep, late on the brakes, completely misses the corner. Oh, it's Wahid. Oh, Fever, no.
That's not good.
That is completely on Fever. Very unsafe re-entry.
That's not good. Let's have a quick look at that. We did catch it from the back of Flyboy's perspective. So here's Potsy with the overtake on Fever, and then you can see Flyboy using the toe and DRS as well. And then Flyboy goes for the move again. He almost got it done. Ends up taking the safer route. And then as we look back, you can see Fever trying to rejoin the track and just bang, collects right into the McLaren and spins it round. Unfortunate.
Oh, poor Wahid. That's just unfortunate. That just really, really sucks.
Yeah, that also causes VSC. That's interesting. Flyboy is about to overtake them.
Oh,
See the yellow lights on his wheel?
yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
DRS.
Racing again.
DRS is enabled again as the VSC is called off. Flyboy is looking to get that position back.
Flyboy's got double the energy that Potsy has.
advantage with the ERS as we've got a Sector 2 yellow flag. It looks like Fever is in the wall.
He is. He's missing all of his wing.
Let's have a look. Is he going to catch? There's the DRS. Oh, which way is he going to go? Potts, he's holding that right side. Pit window is now open for the hard strategy. Tries to go up on the inside. Potsy will stay ahead. Turn 2 might work in Flyboy's favour. We'll see. No. Plays a safer line. Oh, Potsy does not catch the car at all. Ends up nudging that wall. I think
Flyboy should have him here.
And all the way up on the inside. Gets it done by turn 3. Well done.
Nicely done. Both.
With a great move there. Now he's just going to stay ahead. Mikau still leading this race. 1.7 second lead on Revo.
He's been maintaining that for a while now. I wonder who's going to flinch first and come into pit.
We have another Sector 1 yellow flag. It looks like Band.
Bandcamp?
Band calls that one. Coming through turns 5 and 6.
His whole wing's still attached, so it's alright.
Now here's an interesting development. Combines managed to catch up to the back of Flyboy. He is absolutely booking it right now. But obviously the soft tyre is starting to really lose its performance. You can see Flyboy is not getting as good of an exit as Combined might be. Potsy's managed to get away pretty clean. Will Combined be able to catch him here? Here comes the DRS. I think these guys are going to come in. So Flyboy and Potsy both come in. Combined stays out. Sector 3 yellow flag, and it looks like it's Matzoid.
Oh no.
Definitely got caught out somehow. He now about to jump through.
Flyboy and Potsy, both on the hard.
What happened there? Matzoid hit the wall again.
Okay.
Okay, that's an interesting one. I was on board with him and then he just disappeared off the camera.
Now, Revo's pitted for a set of hards. Mikau hasn't pitted yet, so Revo trying the undercut. We'll see how that pans out.
Flyboy makes the move on Bandcamp there for 8th place. Ten people now on fresh tyres. Seven of 26. On some of these times, it looks like Matt Dabry might be in position here to catch Big Al in the Haas. Get close. Let's have a look. Turn 15.
Mikau's pitting.
Oh, as Matzo gets disqualified for driving the wrong way.
Oh no.
Here we go, Matt Dabry up on the left side of Big Al. Goes past with relative ease. Thanks to the DRS.
Mikau comes out of the pits as Revo comes around turn 1.
Mikau stays ahead.
That was close.
That was close. Very, very close, but Mikau has managed to make it work. So they are now both on the same tyre. Now look to go to the end on this. So now it's going to be war of attrition.
Oh. I don't know what that yellow flag's for.
Neither. It's saying that it's showing, but nothing on the map has been pinged. Oh, actually it has, which is the end of Sector 2. I believe that could be a glitch that happened with Matzoid, but it has been cleared so far.
Okay.
Keep an eye on some of these times. T-Mac's very, very close, but so is Revo. I think Revo's about to make an attack. Here we go at the back end of Sector 2. If he makes this attack on turn 15, it's got to be clean. Side by side through here isn't great. Oh no, he's in. Oh, okay, that's
Wow.
that could be interesting.
That was very clean.
Not sure what happened there. So I believe
they went side
Revo
by
touched
side.
it.
Revo held his line. I think combined swerved.
Don't know if we caught it super cleanly.
Yeah.
Revo goes on the outside. Stays there, very nice. There we go. So on the inside line, sorry, there we go. Yeah, so I think Revo held his line, and it looks like combined might have touched Revo's rear tyre with that front,
Yeah.
and that's what's caused the spin into the wall, and that's rough because that's a DNF. He's actually crashed out. That was severe. Here we go. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. That front, his front tyre is collected with Revo's rear tyre. That's caused that spin. Oh, that is rough. That is rough.
That sucks for combined.
That is the danger, of course, with open wheel racing, is that you can have things like that happen, and the problem is, in the game, I don't necessarily think it'll do it, but in real life, you have what's called the catapult effect, where the rotational forces of the tyre magnify each other. So that's how you see some of those epic launches, like Kimi and Max at Spa,
or Hulkenberg.
Yeah, exactly. Just they just launch into the air. And it's crazy to see. Unfortunately, that's ended Combined's race. So we're now down to 14 drivers here.
There's a pretty cool battle between Shrimp, Big Al, and T-Mac at the moment.
Yeah, just noticed the times there. So Big Al is in contention, and T-Mac is catching. Hovering around that 7/10 mark.
Revo will take Mikhail on the main straight.
Does look like he will. Oh, maybe. Maybe?
Mikhail's got a lot more ERS than Revo does.
We have got a virtual safety car, and it looks like it's the Ferrari. Bieber has crashed, I believe.
Yes, he has. Castle.
Yep, he is around. Luckily, only lost the wing. No DNF, so as long as he can bring it back into the pits, he'll be able to continue. That entire front wing is gone.
Okay.
What a save for Mikhail.
Yeah, state of execution.
Talk about a save. Mikhail, Revo's probably going to make the attack down in that first turn, and then the virtual safety car's like, no.
You shall not have this.
Oh, Fever. Trying so desperately to keep that car on track. Those cars are so annoying to drive without those front wings.
Yes, you do need the front wing.
So,
Shrimp, Big Al, T-Mac. Big Al and Shrimp are side by side.
Shrimp goes for it. T-Mac with a massive hit on the back of Big Al! And it spins them both!
Breaking point.
And it spins them both!
And that's cost Big Al a front wing.
Here we go, switching to camera there. Back down to T-Mac. Shrimp, rather. And then you can see, as they come through, Shrimp manages to make the attack, and then T-Mac, bang! Right into the back of Big Al, and it puts them both out. Oh, if this keeps happening, I think Airball was right. I'll probably lose my voice. It's already terrible.
There's so much carbon fiber out on this track right now, it's not even funny.
Revo now in DRS.
Waste the safety car.
If it happens. Revo's going to try, Mikhail's going to try and force him off as much as he can.
Good squeeze by Mikhail.
Great squeeze there, cutting off the line. But there's still a good...
Mikhail's got a lot more ERS though.
Revo's going to look for an attack. Oh, he goes on the outside?
No!
Oh, that didn't work!
Ooh.
That didn't work at all! So Revo was looking... Revo was looking for that outside line, but Mikhail managed to hold it off. And that's caused Revo to drop quite significantly. 1.7 seconds now. Wow, that is some very interesting defense there from Mikko. He's doing fantastic to keep that Alfa Romeo off him.
He is. Fantastic defensive driving.
Jacob Meister asking the 8-ball, what the hell is going on tonight? I think so. Yep. Me too, 8-ball, me too. Revo now will have to try and make up that gap. He's not going to have DRS, which is going to be a problem on that main straight. So he's going to have to drive a little bit faster through each of the corners in the first and second sectors to try and make up that difference so he can get back into DRS range, or hope that Mikau gets a little bit slower. The only thing is they're both on the same strategy. They're both on the same tyre. So right now, as long as Mikau keeps his head down, there's a very good chance that he pulls this off. The worst thing that could happen right now is a safety car, which would compress the grid and give Revo a massive advantage. Or if something were to happen to Revo, if he does have an incident or something like that, and that just puts him out of the race completely. But right now, it's an interesting challenge, and we know what happens when Revo's down. He pulls out some magnificent drives. I'm thinking it was Hockenheim back, I think it was last season. He had a penalty, and I believe Mikau was behind, and all Mikau needed was 3 seconds. Or it might have been 6 seconds. And Revo actually drove the pants off his car to get that time back. And I was like, what the hell?
He is something else. In saying that, Mikhail's done well. He's nearly held the lead for half the race. If he can keep this up,
Big Al
he could be very proud of himself.
Big Al knew there wasn't an attack there. Moved straight out of the way of Wahid. As we talk there, Revo has now gotten down underneath that 1 second mark. It's just so much faster. So much faster through the first and second sectors. He carries the speed through the corners, and that's what allowed him to get back up there. Mikau might have also had a bit of difficulty, I'm not sure. But as we come through now, the DRS will be valid. Apparently the engineer getting on the radio, Revo just being like, okay, I'll drive faster.
Pulls Ricardo.
Absolute class, by the way. That was such a good call.
We
have a 5-second penalty, Daniel. Okay, I'll drive faster. Oh!
Revo! No! Little too game.
He collects that wall. He's lost the end plate. I wonder if that's going to affect his handling.
It will. That might give Mikau the edge he needs. Revo also down to about 15% ERS.
Mikau up around that 40% mark.
Yeah.
But looking at the times on the board, they've all exploded out. The only real close ones is this battle for the lead here between Mikau and Revo.
Yep.
And Revo now going a little bit too deep on turn 1. That will definitely affect him, but by how much? I've seen him drive out some of those end plates before, and it's okay. But what's really dangerous is he has to keep the speed up in order to catch up at the end. And if you're driving through places like the castle in turn 15 without the full ability of your handling, that's sketchy.
It's going to hurt you, yeah.
Oh.
Revo just absolutely sends it over that curb, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Like I said,
you can see Mikau just gently tap it. Revo just completely straight lines it.
It's F1 2020, except for turn 15. Turn 15 is dirt rally.
Bandcamp is around a castle.
Oh, he spun. Yep, and you just see Wahid make his way through there. And you can see it's affecting. Look at the top speed potential of this car. It's only... it's definitely affected him. So he is within the DRS range, but it's not allowing him to catch up as much as he'd want.
Yeah.
Revo may actually be in a spot of trouble. This is going to be a fight all the way to the end.
If Revo gets out of DRS range, I think he's in a lot of trouble. He's got to try and maintain that 1 second gap. Or stay within that 1 second gap, sorry.
We're just over the halfway mark now, at 14. I wonder, is there a safety car on the books? Because if there is, that would be exactly what Revo needs.
Pit in, throw on a set of mediums, and replace the wing. In saying that, because track position is so vital here and it decided to overtake, Mikau might choose to stay out.
Yeah, that's it. Like, throws a lot of questions get thrown up in the air with that because Revo might not want to fix that wing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's combined.
DNF?
It looks like
DNF. They just left.
fine DC, so hopefully they'll be able to come back in. Doubt there'll be a safety car because everyone's exploded out. Yeah, that's pretty much my thought about it too. I don't think we'll see.
Matt Dabry just got past. Oh, he just got past Flyboy and he just hit Potsy. Potsy hit a wall, losing his end plate.
So another battle as Revo is in the pits. Revo is in the pits. Decided to pit at the end of this lap. That's interesting. And Potsy, something's going on with Potsy there. He's much slower.
Yeah, oh, okay. Flyboy's also got damaged. So something obviously happened between Flyboy, Potsy, and Matt Dabry.
Oh, they're all coming in the pits.
Oh,
That's weird.
that was close.
I thought Potsy was going to take him out for sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now the hunt is on for Revo.
I don't think Potsy knew Flyboy was pitting. Neither. Yeah, I thought Potsy was going to absolutely take out Flyboy then. I thought he was just going to ram right up the back, but they managed to avoid each other, so that's good.
Yeah. So, Revo's pitted. He is about 24 seconds behind Mikau. With, what is that? 10-ish laps to go?
Yep. 11. Yep, 10. There we go. Up on the inside, Potsy will go forward. Bang! Into the... bang is not the right term there. I forgot there was an escape road. But Potsy managed to avoid damage there.
T-Mac had an incident at turn 2.
Shrimp has a 3-second time penalty there for multiple warnings. This is not his race at all. Have a look at these times. They have completely exploded again.
Yeah, that's a bit rough.
Now, Revo has switched onto the medium tyre, so this is going to obviously give him a faster average delta around the track.
Yep.
So I'm assuming he's hoping to bank on that to the end in order to try and catch up Mikau. But Mikau just pit as well. Mikau is in the pit, and he switched to the medium tyre.
Oh, that is game. He wants to make sure Revo can't catch him.
Wow. So Mikau decides to mimic the strategy, and he came out ahead. Even Red Panda's 1.6 seconds behind.
As Jacob says, dude's flexing.
Dude is flexing hard. Mikau was showing absolute dominance at this track, and I like it. So Revo really does have quite a challenge to try and make up these positions, but Mikau has been driving to absolute perfection here. Mad props. Absolute mad props.
So 5 seconds is the gap between Mikau and Revo, with Red Panda stuck in the middle.
See Phoebe here about to overtake Bandcamp into the DRS section. Absolute ease. Hello, goodbye. Straight
Shrimp
past, no
on
problems.
Ali. Also easy.
Stay on board here with Ali. Not a great race for him either, with that disqualification, but he is up in the 9th place. So,
Yeah, he's done well.
looking at these times, we've got a sector 2 yellow flag. What's that about? Oh, no, it's cleared.
Now, Just like to point out, Matt Dabry's actually made up 9 positions since the start of the race.
Yeah, let's have a look at that, shall we? Yeah, wow. Matt Dabry's 9 positions. Fever's lost 8. Ali with 7 gained. Crazy developments here.
Revo is past Red Panda, and he's 4 seconds off Mikhail.
Revo is pushing as hard as possible. He knows he's only got 9 laps to go. And with a 4-second gap, really got to give it everything. Hopefully, all Mikko has to do is stay clean. And he... who would have thought soft, hard, medium was the winning strat with no safety car? Yeah, exactly. And to be honest, I'm surprised there wasn't a safety car, like a physical safety car, because Shrimp hit the wall hard. But he didn't DNF.
He cleaned it up.
But he didn't
Combined
DNF.
DNF'd.
Yeah, but even then it was only a VSC.
Yeah, he DNF'd on track, and yes, like you said, only VSC.
This will be interesting. We'll see if Revo can bring down that gap, because it's going to be a crazy drive.
He's doing well so far. He's really hurting it.
Combined claims they touched. I would assume so. If I had to guess, I'd say that when combined adjusted, his front tyre touched Revo's rear tyre, and it caused him to spin into the wall. I can't verify that, as the way we were looking at it, we didn't see the touch. But if I had to guess, based on how it happened, I'd say it was that. But I'm sure we'll have onboards later on anyway to verify. Another Sector 2 yellow flag, and it's one of the Haas's. It looks like it's Ali. He's around in the castle. And he's lost, both end plates. So he has hit something.
Castle is claiming a lot of lives tonight.
Yeah, no safety car.
Ooh, yeah, Ali's very slow.
His handling's probably out the window. I can't imagine. Oh, he's also broken part of the larger wing as well. On that right side, he's missing the back section, so you can see how hard it is. But he couldn't even make the turn.
Good point by Jacob. T-Mac is in a point-scoring position.
Yep, they're in 10th. The point still counts. Who has fastest lap right now? It's Revo with a 140.907.
Revo has got that gap down to just over 3 seconds.
It's jump on board with the race leader. Now, very, very well driven race so far. Lap 18 of 26. Mikau still holds a 3.1 second lead ahead of Revo.
Mikau would be praying for that that checkered flag right now.
Well, he's got quite a ways to go. So Mikau is on fresher tyres, only by a lap, but still.
Makes a difference.
Right now, all he has to do is stay clean. He'll probably take this win.
Just to give you an idea of how hard Revo's pushing, he's sitting on about 15% ERS, whereas Mikau's sitting pretty. Oh no, sorry. I was looking at the lap car. Mikau, not that much more. They're both pushing pretty hard.
They're both floating around the 30% mark.
Yeah.
So, I'd bank on Revo knowing exactly how hard he can push. What the resulting levels will be. I feel like Mikau might know the same. And right now, it's just one of those things where, like, I'll put it to you this way. Revo is underneath 3 seconds now.
Oh, yeah.
So when the pit change happened, it was 4 seconds. Revo is at 2.3 right now. If we have a look at the lap time as we come around here, stay with Mikau as he goes through turn 16. That back straight. Sorry, the main straight. Take a look at what the resulting lap time is. If we compare both of them, Revo is definitely taking change out each and every time.
He is.
Here we go, Mikau. 142. 141.4. Revo
Ow.
is absolutely booking it. Meister thinks it's funny because Revo may not have caught him if he stayed out. Well, maybe. So Revo has 6 laps in order to make up this 2-second gap, but realistically, he just has to make up a 1-second gap. So once he hits that DRS, it's going to be so much easier in order to catch Mikau.
He did have DRS before as well for a couple of laps, and Mikau managed to hold him off. So maybe.
But then here's another question too. By the time Revo makes the move, if Mikau stays within DRS, could he possibly jump him?
He'll have to save battery, but yeah, I imagine he could.
Mikau comes into the bits there, T-Mac jumps up, get another position, so that's 2 points on the board now.
Just the way Revo keeps jumping turn 15, it makes me wonder when he's going to go for his Joker lap.
That was the second pit stop.
Got it. Okay.
Always pushing, comes across the line there with a 1.4.
Under 2 seconds now.
5 laps to go on the board. Mikau still in the lead of this race, but Revo is catching, and he's catching fast. Looking at the rest of the grid, quite a massive gap there. So Wahid 22 seconds behind. That's Abri in 4th place. Team Mac down there in 9th, 21 seconds behind Shrimp. Bieber and Ali both 16 and 10 seconds behind, effectively.
Matt Dabry is actually catching Red Panda, I think.
Yeah, he's bringing it down. They're both on the hard tyre there. That's going to be a fight between the two Red Bulls. Oh, at Baku? Nah, don't. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, flashbacks already.
Oh, Revo hovering around the 1 second mark.
Will he be able to drop it below, before the DRS line? Or, sorry, rather, before the detection zone? He'd lose a bit of time there through 15.
Can Mikau get DRS on the Ferrari?
Oh, would that not be amazing? Is he within
Revo
time?
will not get DRS.
Nah. Surely not. No. Mikau does not.
Revo's out of battery.
Mikau's still with 22%, so this push, it's worked in Revo's favour, but now he just has to get that last bit.
Big L on Bandcamp into turn 3. Took it cleanly.
Big L almost fresh, soft. The performance is going to be there for him now. See how much he can spend. Right, make that back. But Revo is well and clear underneath that line.
Bit of a lockup.
Mikau is catching Fever. And now... Okay. Now I'm really interested to see if the Ferrari gives Mikau just the legs he needs.
How awesome would that be?
That'd be ridiculous. Because Revo is really denting this time. It's crazy. He's down to 6/10 now. So Mikau's got to be conscious of Fever because it could potentially block him. But at the same time, it'll give him the DRS. It'll give him a DRS, which is something he desperately needs. Otherwise, Revo's just going to skate past with no problem.
Yeah.
But as this all develops, it'll just be really interesting to see.
Red Panda overtook Matt Dabry. Oh, sorry. Matt Dabry was chasing Red Panda. They traded positions for a second.
That's the interesting bit. See, Revo loses time through turn 15. He goes straight over the bump, but Mikau makes up a better exit there. So now, let's have a look. Mikau... Yeah, Mikau has DRS. And Revo has absolutely 0 ERS in a tank. Wow. Okay. So that's given Mikhail a little bit of extra breathing room.
Yeah.
But now we've got 3 laps left on that board.
Matt Dabry will overtake Red Panda for the last podium position.
There's Red Panda. Looks like
Oh no. Oh. Man, I thought they were going to do it then, Kunai. I thought they were going to do it.
No, they're going to do it here. It's here. This is it. This is the straight. Actually, was it? No, it might have been. I think it was turn 2. Or was it here? I think it was here. I think it was turn 3. We laugh, but that would be devastating.
Oh.
Would be absolutely devastating. So we'll have to keep an eye on both of these guys because to the Red Bulls friendly competition.
Yeah.
It was turn 1. Yeah, okay.
All right.
Evo with 3 tenths.
Revo's got him here.
Got a sector 2 yellow flag. What's that about? Looks like it's one of the
Ali.
drivers. Yep.
Ali again.
The castle. Now, see, here's the... Okay. When does Revo make the jump? Because he obviously... What? It's a safety car!
Safety car! Full safety car!
Why? Why would you do that with 3 laps?
Revo cannot catch a break.
Why would you do that with 3 laps?
Mikhail's pitting, Revo's pitting on the softs.
Oh, you've got to be joking. Okay, well, this throws an absolute wrench in the works. Here comes Mikhail. Mercedes team punching out all those tyres. Revo will now jump in. Mikhail will probably skate past, no problem.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not okay with this restart.
Matt Dabry's pitting. Matt Dabry, did he hit the wall then? He hit the wall!
Oh, well, it's a good thing he's going in the pits.
Red Panda behind him. He's going to get held up.
Oh no, here we go.
That was
by
so
how much?
silly.
By how much?
A lot. By a lot. They have to replace the wing too.
Way. Oh, God.
Is Panda going to get jumped by the AlphaTauri?
He comes in.
They're not ready for him. Oh no, Panda's going to get jumped. He did.
Yeah, wow. That's insane.
Oh, it's Gus. Gus is a lap down.
But Gus is a lap down, so that... But... Oh my God. A safety car. It's lap 24. Why? Okay.
The game really wants Mikhail to win, okay?
I'm just gonna put it out there. This all comes down to the restart. Baku restarts suck. Baku restarts are such a nightmare.
This is going to be exciting, man. Awesome last 3 laps.
How many laps do you reckon it stays out? Do you reckon it stays out till the last lap? Or do you reckon it's only one? Because look how segmented the grid is.
It would take at least 3 laps to get this grid together.
Oh, it's got to come in like after 2, right?
It has to.
Can you? No, the game can't do that, right? The game can't.
You can't end on the safety car. I don't think it can.
Safety car is in this lap. Okay, so it's a short one. So it does nothing for anyone at the back, but it does wonders for Matt Dabry because he's now in contention for this battle up the front.
He is. Red Panda will also catch up. Gus is in the way. He's not letting Panda past. He's not going to catch up now. Gus is not giving way to Red Panda at all.
What is... I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on, but this is what we're going to have to do.
Mikhail shot away.
Mikhail chooses the launch, and it's a good one. Revo did get caught out there as they come into turn 2. There we go, lap 25-26. So we now have 2 laps to go.
Matt Dabry is onto it.
Yeah, this has thrown a wrench in the works, but it's one that's welcome. But now the question is, Did this work out in Mikau's favour? Surely.
I think so.
All Mikau has to do is hold him off for a lap. But at the same time, right, if Mikau does let him past, and he can stay close throughout the rest of the lap, he'll jump him using the DRS on the final lap.
Yes.
And then throughout all of this, Matt Dabry's in the mix. However, Matt Dabry is losing a ton of time. I'd love that everybody switched to soft. Like, that's great.
The whole grid's on soft.
The whole grid. Big Al's like, meh, I knew this was coming. So it's dancing around that 7/10 mark. Matt Dabry has dropped quite a lot. Red Panda is catching up very, very fast. Potsy is in contention for a move here as well. He's looking to make a move on turn 15. We'll jump. Oh man, I'm gonna have to be like a hawk trying to catch up to all of these.
Okay, Mikau is...
But let's look at the ERS situation.
God.
Mikau has more ERS in the tank. Revo will have DRS on his side. You can see it come up on the right there in just a second. Wait, no. Oh my god, it's a safety car restart!
There's no DRS.
There's no DRS! Oh, you are joking! Oh my god.
Put your flyboy side by side into turn 1. They're so close. Oh no! Potsy spun flyboy.
He spun him! Oh, and I think he got caught. I think the Haas got caught out as well. Oh, what is going on? I think the Haas got caught out as well. I think Big Al came around the corner, had to avoid Flyboy there, went a little bit too far wide, spun on the curb, and it ended up throwing him around as well.
Yeah.
It's the last lap. Revo is 4/10 behind.
So close.
And DRS is not enabled. Mikau has half his charge available for ERS. Revo is looking to make the move early because he knows he needs to try and block at the end. I totally spaced out on the fact that the DRS would not be turned on again straight after a safety car.
Oh, Revo makes a mistake. He makes a mistake, loses a ton of time.
Oh, this is down to the line. Mikau is ahead. He has the ERS available.
Revo's got none left. He's used all of it.
Oh my god, Mikau.
Mikau pulls off a masterclass drive.
Absolute amazing driving. And as it stands, it looks like Mikau will free and clear. Revo can't seem to catch. And Mikau will cross the line and win the race as Revo spins to make a point. And that is the win for Mikau. That is a great drive.
Wow. Okay, now it's not over yet. No, Shrimp won't catch Flyboy. And he's got penalties.
Yep. I was just looking at that time, but that's it. So Mikau comes across in first. Revo in second. Oh, as we got more and more crashes there. Matt Dabry in third. Red Panda in fourth. Wahid comes across in fifth. Potsy in sixth place. Flyboy in seventh with an unfortunate spin that the stewards might have to look at there because there was plenty of room, but I don't know. It looked a little bit too... I think Potsy was too far on the inside there. And then Big Al will come across there in ninth. T-Mac claims that last point. 10th place. As Bandcamp and FIBA make their way down that last sector now.
Is FIBA missing his front wing again?
Yes.
Yes, he is. The whole thing. He's actually missing the whole thing.
The whole thing. CJ, how good was it? It got interesting.
Oh.
It got interesting.
I don't think Tier 2 is going to top that.
If you're Revo right now, you have to be cursing.
You've
Codemaster's giving a safety car on like 3 laps to go.
Oh,
That's nuts.
everything went against him
And
today.
it wasn't even a DNF. Ali just spun, and the game was like, yeah, safety car. That's crazy. That's so weird.
What a race, man. What a
weird
race.
T-Mac got a point. The driver of the day, as decided by the game, is Matt Dabry. Congratulations to you, sir. I mean, that is deserved, right? That's well deserved.
Oh, yeah.
Mikau drove the pants off that car. He did everything right. But god damn it, if you wanted to make an accusation, the stewards were so on his side.
Oh, can you believe it?
It was crazy.
Wow.
It was crazy. But well deserved. This is take those points. And Revo, he did everything he could. Revo did everything he could. He just got absolutely blocked by that safety car in the end. So Mick out with a great drive. Revo will get the extra point, though, of course, for the fastest lap right at the end there at 139.6. Matt Dabry taking third position. Red Panda in fourth. Wahid in fifth. Fotsy, Flyboy, Shrimp, Big Al, and T-Mac round out that top 10. And the unfortunate DNFs from Combined and Matzoid. Alright, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Stick around, though, because just around the corner we will have Tier 2. I've been Kuno Zero. This has been Psycho, and we hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you on the next one.
See you guys.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Play me like a bass guitar, simmer down and mash me up, tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drive me around in your red Ford, shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it.
lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. My love, I'm gone. I need to be strong. The darkness had tried to swallow me. Some days I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity. 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 Gravity.
How did you find a way to run from the city of the sun? You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power,
They was sleeping, they was snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me? I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I keep going hard like I'm in puberty. Rebellions in my blood, there ain't no ruling me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. I want percentage, yeah. Put you in your mind like fuck your business, yeah. You never had a chance like an abortion. Broken, you don't wanna play with me, this forfeit. Shit, took it to a place they never thought he could. Now the lone wolf is hounding up in Bollywood. Now I got some confidence, they call me cocky. Put your fucking tiger in the eye, I feel like Rocky. I am untouchable, I cannot fuck with you. I do not follow rules, makes me uncomfortable. I got all this passion and desire, force my path with the fire. Never passive, I acquire till I'm crashing your empire. They was sleeping, they was snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me? I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I keep going hard like I'm in puberty. Rebellions in my blood, there ain't no ruling me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny.
Hello, and welcome back for the Tier 2 session here at the Baku City Circuit in Azerbaijan. As usual, I am Kunai Zero, and Band will be joining me tonight. However, he will be joining me later on, closer towards the start of the race. So, flying solo for a little bit. Alright, so 18 minutes on the clock as we get ready for this qualification session. We've got 14 drivers. I believe there might be some others that are joining a little bit later. T-Mac in the chat there letting me know that it is dry. Awesome. Wait for these guys to pull the trigger of the pit lane. This could be another desync thing happening again. That seems to be common occurrence. No, I can see one of the cars coming out. It looks like it is Dari. Yes, and I'm right. For those of you who are still tuned in, thank you so much. For those of you who have just joined us, welcome. Hopefully we bring you fun and interesting race just like Tier 1. That was something. Oof. Big Al, combat to win. See. Fix now. Good night. Thoughts on my point? Well done, man. It's a bit of a rough race, but you got there. So, too bad you couldn't get fastest lap, make it 2 points. The T1 race was bad. From an individual driver perspective, possibly. For us, I'd beg to differ. There was definitely a lot of points where I'm like, what is going on? Like the big ones were the castle lap 1. I don't know what happened there. So that yeah, that was weird. And then there was one where I was spectating Matzoid, and his car just stopped existing. Camera literally just cuts and goes, "Oh, we're watching Wahid now," and I'm like, "Why?" So that was it. I don't know what's going on. What do you mean, well done? I got crash lap when I sent Big Al into the next universe. Yeah. Still got a point though. Oh, well done. Well done for getting a point. Can I race so I can try and win? That was a valiant effort though. I have to say, like, luck was not on your side. For the game to deal a safety car with 3 laps to go is actually wrong. Like, I whatever. Like, I don't know why. Also, it wasn't even a DNF. He spun. So, I don't get it. Like, Combined got DNF'd. And the game's like, VSC. And then Ali spins around, and the game's like, 3 laps? Safety car. So weird. Fever as well. Best race ever from me. Yeah, man. Absolutely flying. If I had to give you a piece of constructive criticism, I would say the car handles better when you have the front wing. Love how Kunai is downplaying my drive. No! Go watch Tier 1. Go watch the broadcast. You tell me if I downplay your drive. But you come in here starting stuff. Anyway, enough about Tier 1. This is Tier 2 time. 13 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. Smitty about to finish his flying lap. As we come down that main straight. Hit the DRS section. First time on the board will be, looks like it's going to be in the 39s. Or 138.7 from Smitty in the Alpha Tauri. Not bad. People coming across the line soon enough. Oh, it looks like someone has parked it on the castle section. It's one of the Alpha Tauris. Looks like Jacob Meister, I think. As Simdogger comes across the line there with a 139.2. Artanis 139.6. Combat with a 140.3. Psycho with a 140.6. Times happening on the board there. Yep, there's Jacob Meister with no front wing. Bully is right behind Nut here. This might be a bit of an advantage for Bully if he gets a decent tow. The only problem is it might hamper his actual lap being stuck behind. This good. Jump on board with Nut in the Red Bull. Pondon set to time now, 139.4. Up in the third, not bad. There we go, okay. The outside. Smooth. Here's. Oh, that gets loose. This might affect Bully's lap. See, this is where it gets dangerous here at Baku. You want to make sure you give yourself enough room to the car in front so that mistakes like that don't hamper you. So Bully's definitely going to have to go around again. Oh, it's Nut. Heavily locks up. That's going to cost us so much time. DC there from Stars. Expecting him to touch the wall then, but it's clear. Hobbsy now has crossed the line with a 140.2, driving for Team Red. The horse, not the drink. Minutes 35. So Nut will cross the line with a 142.3, and Bully manages to go across there with a 141.6. 666. Ooh. It's not ominous at all. Smitty still holding on to provisional pole. The ball was Saxa. 5 drivers set a time. 6 drivers, sorry. On that front left, but I don't think it's cost him too much. 1-6. Got to be really delicate on that throttle or short shift to compensate because it will throw you into the wall. Oh. Tried to get it the first time. You can see he had to adjust on the wheel or to avoid the side castle. Now catching up to Nutt as he moves out of the way. Combat here as well. Baba Booey indeed. Okay, so Saxa down the main straight now. What kind of time do we expect? Teammate with a 1:39.4. Saxa beat that at all. It's getting close. Oh, just 140 to 140.3 there. And a driver. Jump on board with London here. Teammate. He's currently 3rd. We'll be looking to improve his time, see if he can jump Simdogger there. Simdogger currently on a lap. Artanis as well. Combat with the guy there. Seven minutes, 20 seconds. I like the Baku circuit. I know a lot of people don't, but I do quite like it. To be fair, it's just 2 giant straights with a couple of corners chucked in, which is essentially Monza as well. But everybody loves Monza. Let's keep an eye on those sector times. So he'll come around turn 3, turn 4, across the sector 1 line just for the 5-6 chicane. Hard on that front right. Oh, he is slower. Hence, in fact, that sector. See if he can catch up in the rest. Simdogger breaks that provisional pole at 1:38.4 from the Williams. Smitty's dropped down 2 positions actually as Artanis jumps up there too at 1:38.719. At least that's close. Into the DRS zone. Does he improve it all to 1:39.4? We're after. Oh, so it is an improvement. Still in the 1:39.4. Beats him by 5 hundredths. 5 minutes, 10 seconds left in the clock there. About at the end of his lap here. Currently sitting 4th on 38.9. Obviously a slow lap there, not dead. Are you okay? No, I am most definitely not. Yeah, I've had a massive headache all day. Not been great, but still wanted to broadcast for you guys. I've just been pumping back strepsils. Four minutes left. Not now. Starting his second flying, the 142.3. He's on the soft tire now. He'll be looking to improve. See how far he can jump up that board. Relatively okay so far. We'll see. Comes around, finishes sector 2, what his time is like. Great turn 15. It's faster, 1.2 seconds in fact. That's going to be pretty good for him. Probably jump up into 10th at this rate. Oh, why did I talk? Ah. Why did I talk? Not a great time. Not ended up hitting the wall there. Lost his front wing. Let's see if have a look on that. Comes through. And then, yeah, just bang, clips the wall. Unlucky. Jump on board with Smitty. He'll be looking to try and take back that first place. Combat has improved, jumped up with a 38.92. He jumps up in the 4th. Everyone has one last chance to prove their time on the tower. Where's Band? He just had to do something, so he'll join in just before the race, I believe. Jacob Meister, Stars, and Trin all yet to set a lap. Nut has retired, so he's happy with his 143. He doesn't really have a choice, to be fair. Okay, well, Syntax Broadcasting. Yeah, I'm very prone to tonsillitis, 100% with this. But I never actually get my tonsils out because they're always like, it's not that bad. Give it a couple of days. And then eventually I end up getting it again. I'm also stubborn and hate hospitals. Oh, see a piece of pink carbon there. Let's have a look. Smitty now across to start that flying. Last chance. How much improvement do we see? Close there. Press. Do love that Honda note. And through the gears. Oh, yep. Off the wall, nice. Sector 1 ends. Start of turn 5. And he is slower right now than his time. Only by 100th. Still catch up. However, he might get blocked here by the racing point. Castle, nice and smooth. That racing point is dangerous. This might be a problem. No, CKD moves out of the way. No worries. So Artanis crosses the line, 138.62. Bully crosses the line, 140.315. Smitty yet to finish. Saxa as well, 139.8 in 7th. Combat at 138.6 jumps up to 4th place through that. Trin did a great jump too, 138.6. 2. Majority of others start crossing the line. Will Smitty jump up to that 1st place position? He's in the DRS. The ERS is dwindling. He needs a 138.4 or better. Oh, just over. 138.7. So he will stay 5th. That finish. Jacob Meister crosses the line and sets a 140.4. Pass up your drivers. Hits. There it is as well, so that is the end of the session. Simdogger takes that pole position. Wait for those cars to get wheeled into the garage to start this race. Also think I heard And you there?
Yes, I have arrived. Sorry about abandoning you for qualifying.
That's all good.
You got the Rona.
Apparently, it's actually tonsillitis, but sure, let's just treat it like Rona.
So Star's not able to set a time?
No, I'm not sure what happened there, but he did not start a time. I think he had DC issues as well. So
okay.
So yeah, Simdugger. Fastest lap there. Dennis close behind. The gap between our Dennis and Trin is 0.006 of a second.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah. Fast on making their debut.
Mm-hmm. Fourth there with a 140.6. Star did his qualification on the mediums. He was looking for an improvement. Up by about 1.2, then he ended up punting it into the wall, lost his wing, so unfortunately he'll have to live with that time. But that means he'll have free tyre choice, so maybe the mediums
is not so bad.
Looks like we've got a dry race.
Yes, hopefully no flying cars in this lobby.
I'm still yet, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, Shrimp got launched. And there was also that weird reset from Matzoid. That was a weird. The game just sort of went, no, you
stay here.
You don't exist. Start here. The camera cut. So I was spectating him and it just cut and it was like, oh, we're Wahid now. And I'm like, what?
What?
So yeah, it was really, really weird, but a bunch of problems. Session start timer. Okay, soon. Thank you for everyone who is tuning in.
Get this show on the road, eh?
you expect any safety cars?
100%. 100%.
Hopefully not with 3 laps left in the race.
Yeah. Fuming.
That was
Fuming.
so silly. Do you know?
If I knew, I would have just stayed out.
I had no idea. I didn't put 2 and 2 together right, so I thought to myself, you know, Revo's about to catch, no worries. And then the safety car comes out, and I'm like, oh my god, whatever. They'll just compress, and they'll take off again, and Revo will just get DRS now, and he's fine. I totally forgot DRS is disabled after a full safety car.
Yeah.
So yeah, when he crosses the line, and when he gets to the DRS section and there's nothing there, I'm like, what? And then realised, I went, no, you are kidding. You are kidding. There's the AWS strategies. Soft to hard or soft, medium, medium. Don't think anybody's going to.
So Williams positioning themselves well again up the front of the grid.
Mercedes at the back. Interesting.
Interesting.
That's a reversal.
It's a wonder what new owners do. But Combat up in 4th, so he could be one to watch. Unfortunately, Skin's not able to make it tonight.
All the hopes of McLaren rest on Combat's shoulders. Oh, sorry, Vasa took over that second.
Vasa reserve.
See anybody crash through Castle in there?
Not yet, anyway.
Oh. Yeah, everybody's gone through. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. What happened to Stars? It looks like he had some DC issues, didn't actually get the set of time. So. On that main straight now. Grid up, and then we'll be able to kickstart things. This is Combat's backyard.
So Nut and Stars, the only ones going for the hards.
Mhm.
I actually selected mediums for my first stint, but the game was like, no, you will start on hards. So
I don't understand how there's so many iterations of the game that's still broken.
yeah,
Like, I love it. Don't get me wrong, Codemasters. I love your games. I love it. Right? We love it. Please, please. Just
Yeah.
one. Just one. Just one. Just one. That isn't broken.
all right. I think they're pretty much falling into position now.
Alright, here we go. So obviously the lights mean nothing. Already got a sector 3 yellow flag. No big deal.
And we hear the fake engine noises go off.
Oh, what has happened to Artanis? He's still on the track! That's a terrible start! Simdogger gets past, and everyone pretty much overtakes him as they come through turn 1. Trin gets a bit sideways and loses a couple of positions there. Combat already up in a second. Pondon, Hobbsy, Psycho, Saxa.
Oh, Combat's
catching
gone
up.
into the wall. Heavy hit. He's lost most of his front wing.
Bully now side by side here with Saxa as they fight down towards turn 3. Saxa's probably going to have the advantage on the inside. Yep, Saxa does get past, and he'll keep on to 8th position. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. They're still fighting for that. No, he gets hit up on the inside curb, so Saxa will stay ahead. So an interesting start. I don't know what happened to Artanis there, but he just did not move. Artanis, yeah, stall. It probably went into anti-stall.
Yeah, but for that long,
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe panic set in.
it's a Ferrari engine.
That's true.
Alright, let's jump up to the front here where the battle is heating up. Simdog has a great 2.5 second lead ahead of Trin. Smitty, though, catching up quite rapidly, bringing it down under the 3/10 mark. Trin, has got to watch those rear view. Trin has damage, by the way. Yeah, I believe I saw him hit the wall there for into turn 2.
just say kudos to all the drivers for not driving into the back of Artanis. So there's a lot of drivers to go past a stationary car, and
Would he
none
have
of them made
gone-
contact.
Would he have gone Ghost? I didn't see it.
I'm
go
not
Ghost.
sure, but well, no one drove through the Ghost regardless because I was watching.
Yeah. Well, here's Smitty. Have a look at this. They're holding on. They're both. There's Smitty with the overtake. Goes up on the inside. Trent probably won't be able to do anything about it. Hard on the brakes. Moves in. Smitty jumps up. Nice. Into second. Keep an eye on some of these. Saxon now right up on the back of Psycho. There's the timing bug again, but hopefully that'll get fixed up on the next go round. So far, everybody in a pretty good range.
Yeah, I think we've got some interesting timing bugs.
Yeah, we had this on the last one as well. I'm not sure why. It's,
I will say something about this track in this game, though. It is very, very different to the previous versions that Codemasters have made. Felt very different.
Hey, Jesse Bella. Yes, Mikko ended up taking that win for Tier 1. Very good drive from him. It's Ponder now trying to chase down Combat. Combat with the damage earlier on. Scraping the ball. Interesting, for the first 4 drivers, they're all past that 1 second mark.
Well, Smitty has closed that 2.5 seconds down to 1.5.
Oh,
so
we have a
he's taking-
safety car? Whoa, what's going on there? It's a Ferrari, it looks like it's...
He's lost it
Hobbsy.
at the fast section coming onto the straight.
Just crashed there. Yep, there it is. Oh, we have... Well, there you go. Stays your answer. Safety car, lap 3.
Everyone peeling off that's on the softs into the pits. I think the leaders are really going to suffer from staying out, to be honest.
Oh my god, everyone's coming to the pits except... That's
Except
Simdog,
for-
Smitty, Stars, Bully, Vasa, and CK80 all staying out. Oh! It's an unsafe... Join the pit lane, Brenner? Jesus.
Rules don't matter in the pit lane,
Apparently.
apparently.
Jump on with Simdogger as he catches up to the safety car. Early on, lap 3, okay. Wasted no time. So this will probably really hurt those on the softs.
Oh, yeah.
Because have a look at that, from 7th to 14th, everyone has switched.
I mean, they might have a little bit of support with Stars being behind them on the hard tyre. So they might be able to build up a bit of a gap, but... not sure how it's all going to pan out.
Yeah, it's...
And the people that pitted onto the mediums 100% have to stop again. I don't know how long the hards will last. And I think the Renault's double stacked and split their strategy.
Well, Pondon is on the medium and Saxer is on the hard, so...
So, 1 lap safety car?
Nah. Nah. It'll be 2 minimum, I reckon. I could be wrong, but usually by the when you cross the into sector 3, it tells you.
Yeah.
So, safety car still out. I think we'll have 2.
Well, Bully's made the call. He's coming to the pits. Very, very late. So that's going to drop him right to the back of the field.
Smitty, Simdog is still out there. Those stars, well, depending how quick Vasa, CK80 and all those guys can catch. I mean, stars can act as a stopgap. Defends well, and then that might give him some breathing room, like you said. But...
Yeah. I think most of the tier 1 guys were stopping on lap 7-ish on the softs.
Yep. 7 is right over.
Well, this will at least extend the tyre life of the soft, so they will be able to just do one more stop and go to the end.
Everyone is bunched up, so that gotta mean next guys to come.
No, it'll go around 1 or 2 more times.
You reckon?
Yeah.
So silly.
Yeah. It does 3 laps. Unless you're 3 laps from the end, then it will let you go. Ooh, I think CK80 just collected the wall there. Oh, no, you're right. Safety car's in this lap.
Oh, well, that's bad for CK80 if he did in fact do that.
No, I just had a look. I don't see any damage. I think he got away with it, but he definitely hit the wall.
So it's up to Simdogger to start this. Now, this is one of those situations, kind of like Magello.
Please, Magello. Please.
No,
please.
I don't want to say that.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
So, it's one of those situations where you have to... The cars behind will have such a massive toe that it's not insanely beneficial to start so early. But... Oh, CK80 hits Pondon. It's a 5-second penalty for that. And this is one of the things that happened as Simdogger takes that chance. And it looks like he got a pretty decent start, I must say. Smitty did get caught out about that. So here we go, down into turn 1. And we'll just take a look at everybody as they make their way through. There goes Smitty. He's up behind. Stars. Vasa in the McLaren. Psycho just inches out in front of Pondon. CK80 close behind. Trin 22 side by side with him as well. He'll make the overtake. Combat. Saxa. Tanis Jacob Meister. The Nut in there. Nut looks for the inside. Doesn't quite get it. Bully at the back as well. CK80 looks for an overtake. Will he be able to squeeze him out? Oh. Close, but the Renault's still ahead.
I just saw Jacob get swamped either side coming out of a corner, so I think he had a bad exit there. He may have damage.
Well, the combat at the moment. Closer drivers.
Yeah, I think Jacob's missing parts of his front wing. Oh, he's definitely missing some now. As he goes through the castle section.
Combat using the overtake button early. Oh, he does get squeezed out there by CK. So
oh, I see some Racing Point front wing going flying, and that's CK80 because he's the only Racing Point, and he's missing his right end plate.
Got a collect of the wall at turn 15. Combat now in a prime position. Trim as well on Psycho. Psycho's probably going to do Vasa. So here goes Combat around the outside. Let's jump up there with Psycho, who's about to jump the McLaren. And Trin, it's 3-1. Trin overtakes them both on the left side of the track. What a move.
Danny Rick style.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Let's have a quick look at that again. So here's the move done by Combat. Right, that's out of the way. Then I noticed the timing there on Psycho. So Psycho goes to move on Vaso. And then have a look at Trin right up on the left side across both of them. What a move.
1-1 wing? Question mark? Because DRS is not enabled yet.
No, not yet. So Trin had a great move there. Obviously using his overtake button to get that extra boost.
Also, Simdogger and Smitty not really pulling a gap to Stars on the hard tyre at the moment.
No, Stars is holding it pretty well, which is that's not a good sign.
Well, kudos to him.
Yes, no, that's true. Kudos to Stars, but Smitty and Simdogger definitely wanted to try and get as much of a gap ahead as possible. We say that Stars now just drops outside that 1 second mark.
It's the end of this lap they get DRS, correct?
Yeah, 3 laps in.
So the second DRS straight, they will have it. So he's just on the cusp. He needs to close up a little bit. Oh, he has.
Combat Rat looks to overtake his teammate at the moment. Set up there we go. No problem. DRS is now enabled. Dartanis makes the move. You can see it here from Nat's perspective. Saxa goes straight back into the toe. Try and recoup as much as you can. That middle section of the grid is all nice and compressed. Artanis 0.3, Saxa 0.6, Nut 0.7. Barca seems to be suffering from something.
Yeah, he's missing a right end plate.
Okay. That explains why. Artanis is catching him hard, for example.
He does have good pace, though. So, unfortunately, he's damaged his wing. Let's see how long he can help out his teammate and keep those cars behind him.
Oh, I've got a sector 2 yellow flag. What was
Oh,
that?
it's the castle section.
Yeah.
It's not. Oh, no. Oh, no. And he's got severe wing damage.
Artanis makes the move there. Up in 6th place now.
Also, Smitty peeled off into the pits.
Comes out there in 9th place.
So, keeping your wing on is going to be very, very important here. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but yeah, not damaging your wing can definitely gain you places.
But Rat setting the fastest lap as Saxo overtakes his teammate there, and it looks like Varsa will come into the pits. Bear that damage.
And Sindogger is just pitted as well, so no one else is left on the soft. And he comes out just in front of Smitty. Wow, that is very close.
So now the battle's going to be between these two. Smitty might just go for the attack. Oh, but he stays on the outside. There's a chance at a squeeze. He goes around. The Williams is trying to hold the position. I don't think he'll get it though. Smitty is car ahead. Oh, but he went deep there. Simdogger now. Oh, they're side by side into the chicane. Here's trouble. Oh. Simdogger pulls back, takes a safer option. The Stars right now is probably smiling high. We've got a 2.6 second gap to trim. So on that hard tyre, he'll be able to ride that out for quite a lengthy period. So we'll see just where he ends up.
Field starting to spread out a little bit now. But Combat is making inroads on Psycho at the moment.
Down underneath that 1 second mark, so come into straight. You can see how fast Combat's coming through. It's insane how much speed you get.
I don't know, something might be wrong with Psycho because he's definitely not. He's losing heaps of time to Combat.
Combat is setting the fastest lap as well, so he is booking around this track.
Like he just took 7/10 out of him.
That's quick.
Yeah, he is flying.
suggested earlier, apparently this is Combat's backyard, so like this might be a good finish for him. He'll have to try and get past Psycho as fast as possible, and then he'll start making moves towards Trin and Stars. Psycho won't give it up that easy. Through the castle. Smooth. That overtake to try and catch up as close. Yeah. Psycho's definitely not got good exits here.
Also dropping a fair bit of time to Trin as well.
Combat will get past here. Can't imagine it's going to be very difficult. The overtake's already
He's already,
gone. Yep.
he's already passed.
There's. So it drops back into the toe. No system at all. Stars got damaged castle section, by the way. And saw the end plate go. Okay. Come back up there. Let's have a look. And yes, we can confirm. Right hand side. Stars is missing that end plate. That would affect him.
Well, he seems to be keeping the gap pretty stable at the moment. 2.5 seconds.
Smitty's managed to jump Saxa here, so Saxa's now splitting Simdogger and Smitty. Could be a problem, because Simdogger doesn't want to get held up at all. Smitty gets clean air, which he will, because he's got 3 seconds of gap to Artanis. Simdogger's going to lose out pretty hard here.
I mean, just watch Combat's Delta. I mean, it just constantly goes down.
Yeah, he's definitely pushing the crap out of that car. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Awesome. Goes late. Car up anyway. Go Simdogger with the DRS, right side. Good work, Saxa drops back. And the Renaults, both 8th and 9th. Simdogger has to try and chase down the time lost. Smitty there. As Psycho, interestingly enough, has started to catch back up to Combat.
Maybe he just wanted to sit behind Combat for a little while.
Get T-Mac, the team principal, up for an interview. Mid-race. We could look at doing that. But the problem is you've got to pay attention to the action happening on screen. Admittedly, right now, in a bit of a lull as Psycho keeps dropping back and forth between that 1 second mark. Everyone's exploded out now.
Yeah.
They're technically still in the gap there. Actually, whoa. What is going on with this?
I don't know.
Psycho is catching really rapidly there. He's not using his overtake, he's saving it. Oh, Combat with the early break. Hold on. Okay, it's a battle into turn 2. Let's have a look. Yep. Psycho makes it work. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, bizarre.
Something's going on with combat now. Doesn't look like he's pulling the same speed.
Maybe he's taken too much life out of those tyres.
Yep. Alright, so lap 12 of 26. Stars still in the lead. 11 laps of wear on those tyres. I'd assume he would have to... Of course he'd have to. He'd have to switch to at least softs. You have to use the compounds. So.
Faster is caught up to the back of Nut.
Stars, yeah. Person to stop.
Yeah, I think Trent's starting to reel him in a little bit. But they're on similar age tyres, so it should be a relatively level playing field because the hard will go for a longer time.
Here comes combat. The DRS section, so it's just going to be basically a game of leapfrog, I think, for the next couple of laps between these two. Combat, no issues. Trends now brought that gap down underneath the 1 second mark. I think the damage on Stars might be catching up to him.
Ooh. I think I just heard Nut hit the wall, but no damage. And just broken engine noises throughout the grid.
Keeping up really well. It's going to be in a really good attack position here towards end of sector 2. We've got Potsy and teammate. Trent's actually crying with nervousness. He's never been this far up. Telling me he has to forget about that, because that's what causes the mistakes. Just drive like normal. Keep it calm.
Just call him Ninja Tacos and he'll be fine.
Turn 15. Trent doing a great job there. Balls from the crowd. He's got to try and catch him. That's not using his ERS at all. Trent's probably going to punch that button. Yep, there it is. Look how quick the ERS just disappears. It's into the DRS section, but funnily enough, Stars is still holding out. There's the pit. There's the pit. So Stars now in the pits. Lap 14.
Well, he's made it to the halfway mark. He's going to come out in between Saxa and Pondon.
Wait a minute, what happened there to Vasa? Just hit the wall.
I did not see.
Yep, and he's going to have to pull into the pits now. That's unfortunate. He catching up really, really well to Nut there, but on his way. There's the pit window there for the hard strategy. Yep, let's place that front wing. So all of the times are really blown out now.
Yeah, there's a few within that 2 second range. And they may close up towards the end of the race. Trin,
Sector
Combat,
2 yellow
Psycho,
flag. I
all
believe
gonna
it's
have to stop again?
Yep, Nut
Yep.
has hit the castle. And he's broken that right wing. He'll have to come in.
Ooh, Artanis has caught the back of Psycho now.
Nope, there he is. Good.
Also, yeah, stars all over the back of Saxa.
Oh! Hard braking. Hard braking. Come into the castle section. Guys making the position. Both Renaults in the points.
Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Artanis has caught Psycho, and this has also allowed Smitty to close that gap up somewhat. Will he be able to get into the DRS range? I'm not sure. Yes, he will.
Overtake on, the DRS is about to activate. The wing. And pretty smooth sailing. Artanis now in the lead. Trin comes into the pits. So is Combat. Oh! Psycho almost taking out the back of Artanis there. Luckily managed to pull the car up in time. Stars picks up fastest lap so far, 1:43.4. Trin did exit out in front of Stars.
Yeah, well, Stars would have... Oh, no! Oh, no! Well, Stars would have had to have changed his front wing. So...
Yeah. Smitty is all over the back of this Mercedes. Bogey is also catching up there, still outside the one. Smitty's definitely going to have Psycho on this straight now. Oh, he's low on ERS though. Very low, 30%. Not even using it. DRS section, so that will allow him to pass. Looks like Psycho's probably going into the pits. Yes, he does. Okay. He's here. Smitty up into second place. Artanis with the very poor start. Now in the lead of this race.
I think he's got some front wing damage as well. Does
We
he?
can confirm that.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Sorry.
No. Chasing down Vasa. Closest car on track. He's already got the ERS on. In turn 16, he's keen. Wants to get past him now. Vasa trying to break the toe. Pretty futile. No way you're going to break that. Oh, that was the latest DRS activation I have ever seen in my life. That should be instant. That should just be click on.
Maybe it wasn't working and it just came back to it.
Got the 6th position here as Combat now has caught up to Stars. He's on the hard compound tyre. Trin sets the fastest lap there at 1:42.76. Stars is DC. Able to recline soon. That's going to allow Combat just to get past here.
Psycho will get past as well. At least Psycho will get DRS.
Back here, so Nut facing down CK80. Already took Vasa. Now he's looking to take the racing point. Not using the overtake this time round because he's close enough. He knows he's going to catch him normally. There it is. Now he's going to pick a side that's not dangerous. CK80 moves over. Right. Well, it'll make the overtake. Go. Apparently the pit window is now open again for the soft one-stop. What? What? AWS? No, that's not right. Let's stop on lap 18 for soft. What are you talking about?
I'm just trying to figure out when Artanis pits, if he pits, where will he feed back out? I'm thinking around 7th, 8th.
But the pit lane is. I don't know. 80 seconds? Even. You will. Ideally, you would want to pit.
Yeah, well, I guess he also. I think he pit under the safety car as well, so.
So it won't count.
No, it'll count.
Oh, sorry,
It's
I'm
just,
thinking of. I'm thinking of it.
It'll just. Yeah, it'll just prolong the life of those tyres.
Yeah.
Or he could hope for another safety car that comes out with 3 laps to go.
That needs to. Safety cars have been so big. Ugh.
Just give us red flags instead.
Red flags?
Yeah.
That's even worse.
No, because then you get to start over and over and over again.
Oh, right. No. Here we go, Vasa. Making the move on the racing point. Thank you. Fully done. Oh, CK goes deep and messes it up. And he's actually caused... He's technically cutting Vasa off there, but CK does slow down to compensate. Vasa gets ahead. No damage to either driver.
He redressed that position. Good lad.
Honden taking Stars. This is not a good track for AFR.
No.
Favourable position.
Yeah, well, I believe technically if Stars was to come back now, he'd still be a DNF because he's just missed too many laps.
Anna still in the lead. Question will be, does he come in? That's another 6 laps. Talking. That's laps of where? I mean, you can do it. Question will be, at that point, are you going to be able to hold off Smitty? 2 seconds?
Smitty's tyres aren't that much better, to be honest.
All of these times are absolutely blown out. closest right now is count stars in his AI, but
Well, you got the top 4 all within 2 seconds of each other.
jump on with Trent facing his teammate at the moment. Right now, it's just going to be absolutely steady. I think.
Yeah.
I feel like for the rest of this race, this is going to be pretty much the times aren't going to change. I think they're all going to hover around that mark.
Yeah, as long as you don't hit any of the walls.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's probably going to be the biggest risk to positions changing at the moment.
Mini Shrimp in the chat. Trin needs to go burr. Yes, he does. He needs to try and squeeze out the performance of those tyres. If he catches his teammate, podium's not bad. I think would that be Trin's first podium?
I believe so.
And you check penalties for Smitty and Artanis. Yeah, mind doing that, Ben? We'll see what we're up to. I don't think
Do mind, actually, no.
Well, that's rude. No, I don't believe I don't believe either of them had penalties. Artanis maybe for the start, but
There's only been one penalty handed out, and that was CK80 being hit by Pondon under the safety car. No one else has any penalties.
Just as you say that, CK80 picks up a 3-second time penalty. So now there's 2.
There's 2.
Oh, Simdogger! Simdogger's in the wall!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Simdogger in the wall.
How did he end up in the wall there?
Hold on. I think the replay just crapped itself a little bit. There we go. Okay. Well, we're on board with Trent. Here he comes through turn 15. And then if you just keep an eye to the right side of that screen. Bang! There it is. Wow! Well, Trent is now in the podium positions, but that's super unfortunate for Simdogger. Smitty is now also dangerously close to sub 1 second. He is catching Artanis at a rate. So, technically I was right. I think Artanis can hold out the performance here. I think Smitty's driving faster than him. And getting dangerous. At this point, Artanis basically has to bite the bullet. You just have to finish on those hards and hope that stay in the top 3. Jacob Meister sets the fastest lap there with a 1:42.3.
Yeah, well, Simdogger's also put on the soft tyre, so he'll be trying to recoup that point for the fastest lap.
Artanis has a good 50% left in his battery. Smitty potentially wasted all the way down to the thing. And Smitty will make the overtake. Smitty is now in the lead of this race. But the mantle now falls to him. There's 3 laps left in this race. Artanis will obviously try and use ERS that he's saved up and the DRS bonuses in the relevant zones. Smitty really does have to push to stay ahead.
Push now, push now.
Simdogger's looking to make a move down the straight. Sachs is about to overtake the Mercedes. I think Simdoggers have overtaken both of them. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, lock up from Simdogger.
Makes it work in the 7th.
Yeah.
Oh, but he bumps the wall. Hit too hard. And now Artanis has dropped back past that 1 second mark. Looks like Smitty may take this win. I really don't want to jinx him because that's happened before. But as it stands, 3 laps. If he can keep it clean, he's got it. Have a look at the second. So he's gonna have to this here too. That's cheeky. Six versus a 1.447. Now, the only potential problem that Smitty has to work his way through traffic. So does Artanis. Stars joins the race. 2 laps left.
Well, with the update, lap traffic now is ghosted, so it removes a large part of that challenge.
Simdogger does set the fastest lap there at 1:41.4, as I think that was Vasa just hit the wall there, lost the. All the times have disappeared as well. Thanks for that. Nope. Wait for them to go across again.
Trin is now right behind Artanis. I think he's definitely going to be within DRS range.
But it's a really fair distance away, so Finn's in a really good spot. Artanis, yep, he's going to get overtaken. On that left side, Trin is past and he's up in a second. This will be a very, very good finish for him.
I believe Trin has got a podium at Sandervoort.
Oh, where did he finish? Second, third?
I think third.
Ooh, Bully retired from the session.
And where's that? That's the far section coming onto the main straight.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so no safety car. So we're okay. I mean, it wouldn't come out. Okay.
It wouldn't come out now anyway.
Oh, that's heavy. Oh, that is heavy. You can see that just there.
Yeah.
Heavy crash. 25 and 26. Got a lap and a half to go, essentially. You know, Trin might make this work. There's a good chance Trin catches Smitty in the next lap and a half. I'm gonna be honest, I'm rooting for him.
I'm torn. Known Trin for a long time, so it'd be good to see him get the win, but we'll see.
There's a good to honest chance. He's our second and a half. He's on the medium compound. He's got good pace. Let's just have a quick look here. Right, I'm going to jump on with Smitty here. Right, so there's Trin in the back. Let's have a look. He's going to now look at the difference in ERS there. They're both low. Smitty's using everything he can. Here we go. Crosses the line. 144.0, 143.2. That's half a second. So if Trin continues to smash out these inside sectors 1 and 2, he could.
He can. But can he?
We're about to find out. This is lap 26 of 26. It's the last lap in this race here for Tier 2. Smitty with an excellent drive so far.
It's all boiled down to this.
Look at this. Oh, it's dancing. It's dancing. The time is dancing on that 1 second mark. Trin needs to try and squeeze out. Oh, it's about to go under. Oh, it's literally dancing on that. Oh, it's one.
Oi!
Alright, it's under now. So obviously, we've got ghosted traffic. The nut won't be a problem.
But what if it gives DRS to Smitty?
Oh my god.
Oh, let's Smitty get out of DRS range.
Oh no. Oh, Nut pulls over. Oh! Nut pulls over out of the way. So, Smitty won't have DRS. Alright, Trin. Put the boot.
Maybe not done enough.
Put the boot.
Is he? Oh, that's close.
Put the boot. You're in the range, but it's too far. I don't think it's going to happen. Smitty has nothing left in the ERS tank. Trin, when he goes in that detection zone, I don't think it'll be okay. That was the zone there. He does have DRS, but it's too far back. I just don't see it working. Smitty will take the win, and it's well deserved, but he'll cross the line. Oh.
Down to the absolute wire.
That would have been if he was just a bit closer. That would have been to the line. That would have been to the line. Oh my.
Great drive, Smitty and Trin. Well done, boys. And Artenis.
Oh, have a look at Simdogger here. He's about to overtake Pond and right at the end. Oh, that's got to be rough. There he goes. Oh, he's forced. Oh, it's a squeeze. It's a squeeze. It's to the line. And Simdogger's ahead by nothing. By nothing.
Nothing.
The time is going to come up. It's going to be nothing. Or maybe it won't come up at all.
It's not going to get... There's no difference.
Oh, he got him right at the end. And he's got fastest lap. I believe he has fastest lap as well.
Yeah, I think he held on to that.
Excellent. That is a great drive by everyone involved. Smitty takes that win. Trin, oh, one more lap, dude. One more lap. That's all it would have taken. And is the race done? But we'll have a look at what the times come up at the end. I really want to see what that time difference was between Simdogger and Onden. Alright, sure enough, games at Stars. Stars takes driver of the day. Oh, very ecstatic win, but well deserved. Happy with himself. Indy taking the win here at Baku. Trin with a fantastic performance for second place, and Artanis, who ended up absolutely dodging the start, comes through for a third place podium.
Yeah.
Let's have a look here. What was that time? 967 to 015. It was in the hundreds.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Smitty with a win there. Win 22.
I think Stars is going to be removed from the points finishes because he didn't complete enough laps, so that will put Nut up into 10th place.
Congratulations, Nut. Rough there with the wings, but looks like you score a point. Alright, thanks very much for watching, guys. That is us for tonight. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Tune in next week, obviously, where we will do this all again. So I've been Kunai Zero, this has been Banned. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.
See you later.
If we try to believe in anything greater than a miracle, it wouldn't be this difficult. If we try to be a negative bull, we could be taking control. If we try to believe in anything greater than a miracle,